Prime Minister, dear Donald, thank you for the extremely warm welcome here in Warsaw. And we are friends, and it's great to work again. And I'm looking forward to do that over the coming years. Your contribution to our alliance, there are many, and they are increasing. You lead by example on defense spending. Here it says 4%, but I believe it is now more close to 4.7%. 4% or maybe even 4.7% of GDP. And with that, more than any other NATO ally, you have now the plans in place to make this happen and also to work on this to increase it even further in 2025. With this, you are building one of the biggest armies in NATO. Your troops are deployed in Latvia and in Romania. Polish soldiers contribute to our missions in Kosovo and Iraq. You host one of NATO's multinational battle groups, strengthening our defenses on the eastern flank. You just talked about the reinforcement of the border together with the Baltics and Finland, and I applaud that initiative. And you are a leading supporter for Ukraine. Poland provides crucial military aid and hosts over 1 million Ukrainian refugees, and it might be even much more. And you host the NATO-Ukraine Joint Analysis Training and Education Center. Our continued collective support to Ukraine remains critical. This is what we discussed. Now, throughout the coming winter, but also for the long term if necessary. We have to make sure that defense aid will keep flowing to Ukraine and that we are able to get them from a position where they are losing territory, that they are able to stabilize the front and then to win back from the Russians what they have lost. The war has taken a dangerous new turn with North Korean troops now being deployed to Russia. And this is not for free. Putin, our friend in Moscow, he is paying for this. He is paying for this by not only money but also by technology. He is supplying missile technology to North Korea, and this is now presenting a threat not only to us here in Europe, but also to South Korea, to Japan, and to the United States mainland. And of course, China is part of the war effort by sanctions circumvention, by dual-use goods. He has a close relationship with Iran. And he is getting military aid from Iran to help him in the war effort against Ukraine. But he is paying in money. And that money is being spent by Iran on continuing its negative influence in the Middle East and beyond. So this is getting more and more a situation where the Euro-Atlantic and the Indo-Pacific really have to be seen as one theater. And not as two separate ones. And that's why we have that strong relationship with Japan, South Korea, but also with Australia, New Zealand, and of course with the European Union. And our security, therefore, now more and more is global. And we have to look at this as a global issue. So I welcome Poland's commitment to building the stronger ties with the Indo-Pacific. You are one of the countries really pushing for this. But also, as you just mentioned, your steadfast commitment to supporting Ukraine. Today, we also discussed how we can further strengthen our defenses by investing more in capabilities and ramping up our defense production. This is really critical that we can do that. We need more and better capabilities, and we need them faster, and we also have to implement new insights and learnings in our defense industry. Because our adversaries are doing this at a high speed. When you look at the defense production now in Russia, but also in China, they are ramping up what they are doing. We have to do the same. And that means kill the bureaucracy wherever possible, get things going, new production lines, new shifts, etc. And to ensure a fair burden sharing of this responsibility. And this includes our financial pledge of 40 billion euros in military aid in 2024, the new NATO command in Wiesbaden to oversee security assistance and training, and SETU. Both of these, the pledge and the command in Wiesbaden, ensure that Europe continues to take on more responsibility for sustaining support to Ukraine. Prime Minister, dear Donald, again, thank you for your hospitality, thank you for your friendship, and thank you for Poland's huge contribution to NATO. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Dziękuję bardzo i dziękujemy Państwu.